Hello, this is Manny Papamanos with Autodesk Softimage support. Let's look at some CrowdFX stuff. We'll do some basic stuff and we'll primarily look at goal to group assignment, which is something I tried to do. It took me a little while to figure it out, but here it is. Maybe it'll save you some time. So let's just delete this. Here we have one directional emitter emitting these characters here, and we can check the information on the emitter by going to simulation and inspect emitter. I can add or remove actors here, so that's cool. And basically what I want to do is add another I want to add another directional emitter right here, and I will take this and rotate it, and this is cool. And the collision avoidance will also function, which is great. Now let's go back. Let's add some goals. Okay, so notice the index is 0. This is kind of important, and group index, we'll look at that in a sec. So let's put 0 something like here, and let's get another one. And this one over here. Okay, so as you may have guessed, index means the characters will do their best to go to 0 first and then 1. And both of these elements, group index is 0. Great. So let's click play, and let's make it a little more obvious if I move this a little more here. All right, so notice that everybody should try to go here before the characters will definitely go do their best to go towards 0 and then go towards 1. Excellent. That's working. Now here's where it gets kind of interesting. I want these characters to go towards a new goal, and perhaps these to stay like that, or vice versa, let's assume. So for that I will have to select this directional emitter and go in here, and the ID will now be 1 for this one. Okay, display direction, yes. Okay, so let's take this goal and just move it towards this way, and we'll assign a new goal this time. And we'll just make a little change here. It's this group index will be set for 1. Okay, so notice that it changes colors, which is kind of cool. And this could ultimately be called 0, because it's basically a new one, or I can just leave it as it was. It really doesn't matter. So essentially this new group will go to the lowest number here of a goal, and then so on and so forth. So if the next one is 4 and it's over here, but it has group index 1, it'll just go to that one. And it's kind of interesting because different group indexes should have different numbers, right? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, so what this means is if I select my cloud here, Alt 9, and focus on this, emit evenly from geometry. Let me focus on this particular node here, initialize collision avoidance. Goal group index, let's focus on that here. Goal group index. Let me just minimize this here. What happens when I change this? Well, if now notice that they're all going to be focused on goal group 0, which means this and this, right? If I there we go. The goal group is 0, and for this one will be 1, for this one will also be 0. So what will happen, since it's focused on goal group 0, they'll go 0 and then 1, the red ones essentially. So this basically means follow the red ones, and this basically means follow the green ones. Let me try that. And that is what's happening. Good. Let me start over and go 0, and they will all be going this way. Excellent. Okay, that's working. Now, of course, since that's working, then all we need in here is to override this value here with a condition. So where's that parameter? There it is, goal group index. So I know I'll need an if, no doubt. That's my condition. Plug that in there. Let's get an equals. If what equals to, let me get the get crowd get crowd emitter ID. So this will get the ID of each character, and if that is equal to 0, excellent, then give me 0. If it's not equal to 0, which could be 1, which is this group over here, then yeah, if it's not equal to 0, then give 1. Okay, so let's try that out. So essentially what I told it here is look at the crowd emitter ID. All these will be 0. If it's 0, go towards, give a 0 value for the goal group index. If it's not 0 and it's 1, then give a value of 1, right? Good. So let's go ahead and click play. And that's it essentially. You can so let's switch this, and notice that they will avoid colliding with each other and cross to the other side to their goals. And that's it.